Yesterday, we have discussed about drift velocity of electrons. On applying electric field across the conductor, the free electrons in metallic conductor starts drifting. Drifting, it means the velocity and the speed and movement of the electron in accordance with the direction of the field. Where the field is, the electrons will move opposite to the field. Is that clear? So, this is called drifting. When an external agency set the motion of object in the desired directions, this is said to be a drifting. Drifting means the minimum velocity acquired by an electron to move in the according to the direction of the field. This is called drift velocity. We have derived these expressions yesterday, the drift velocity, and also you have written the definition, the drift velocity. Clear, guys? Right now, what is called the drift velocity? The minimum velocity acquired by electron on applying electric field. This is called drift velocity. And also we have seen the object, or the electron does not possess the velocity. You may see here on the screen here. Right now, electron is starting from point A and it is reaching to the point B. So, directly it is not proceeding toward A to B. Right now, from A to B, it is first going in this direction. After that, changing the direction, you may see this. What typical direction is the electrons possessing here? So, what we can understand, a zigzag motion the electrons is possessing. So, why this is happening? Because every time the electron is changing the direction after the collision. So, you may see how the collision the electrons is possessing here right now. So, from here to here electron move continuously in the straight direction and he get collision, change the direction of velocity. So, we can speak here an electron under the field is experiencing a uniform accelerated motion and different types of velocity the electrons is acquiring here. So, we need to find out an average value of the velocity. So, that we have discussed here right now. So, the expression we brought here that this is the velocity, drift velocity, you may see this, excuse me, the velocity of an electron is before you may see here, this is okay, v is the velocity, right, drift velocity, but the E is equal to F by Q, means electric field applied. Obviously, what providing, what is giving the drift velocity. So, your answer, the field is giving the drift velocity, the field is equal to force by charge, and that is F m a right now. So, this is electrophysics, this is the mechanical physics right now. So, in both the cases Q E is equal to m a obviously. So, acceleration of the electron can be written as Q. Q is what here, the charge on each electron. So, this has been written as a E divided by m. So, we write down the value of that acceleration, this is, and further I have solved this. So, the expression I brought this before you, right, guys. And also we have derived the relationship between the current and the drift velocity. So, here we can give a title right now, a relationship between, you go on writing this, relationship between the drift velocity and current. So, everybody know here this, on applying electric field electron start drifting and the movement of the electron is the movement of the charge, and movement of the charge is called the flow of electric current, right, guys. So, by the definition of electric currents, we will write down here that let a consider a conductor of length L. This is simple here, means how you have to initiate the derivation. I am just raising your confidence. Okay. So, what you will write? Let a consider a conductor of length L, cross section area A. Okay, is applied electric field E. Right now, the electron start drifting. If the Vd is the drift velocity of electron from one end to another end of conductor. Clear? Then what will here? Please tell me. Then here will be what? Then current is equal to Q by T. Q is what here? This is the Q charge constituted by electron, means how many electrons are making the charge here. So, n electrons are making this charge, n is the total number of electron flowing from one end to other, and so to one end to another means throughout the means full of conductor. Full of conductor, it means that the whole conductor is full of with electrons, right now, and all electron passing through. So, full of means it n is the density in per unit volume, and volume of the conductor is area into length. So, it is called UL. It is called UL. So, we can just give here this UL in the sense whatever this. So, I have just written here this. Okay, I am just repeating the concept again. UL Q into V d. How this Q into V d is coming here? What the V d is there also. So, we just can understand here. The time t is here, you may see here right now. Suppose that the electrons taking the time, electrons moving from one end to another with average drift velocity V d, right now, from point P to Q, right now. So, how much time it will take to? Obviously, distance means length of conductor divided by velocity. So, this formula is now came here right now. Is that clear? In the place of Q, what we have written? E null. E is the charge on each electron, null is the number of electrons. Clear? So, this is E na V d, LL cancel, it is called E na V d. So, how will you remember the relationship between this? The relationship between the electric current and drift velocity is E na V d. What you will remember here? E na V d. Again, E na V d, E N A V d, drift velocity. So, you may say E na is constant for a conductor. So, current is directly proportional to the drift velocity. We have seen this yesterday. Is that clear, guys? Will you remember all here? So, drift velocity of the electrons we had given here. That is right. Now, we can also give here the what we can say. Here also we can give the current density can also be given here. Right now also the expression can be written is here, since current is given as a E na V d. Current is given as E na V d. So, in the place of current divided by area is equal to E N A or it is V d. So, in the place of that current we can write here J, where J is the current density. This is current density, it is current density, J is called current density. So, in the place of V d what can we write? So, drift velocity already have derived we in the previous section. Right now, you may see the drift velocity what we brought here, E e by m. So, drift velocity is here E e by m, In the place of that we can write E e by m. Right now, here E e by, so E n in here we can write E e by m can be written, and tau will come here. This is that a tau means what? The tau is that relaxation time. You just remember here, relaxation time. Right now, relaxation means you may see here the electrons is possessing the zigzag motion. Is that clear? Zigzag motion this. So, electrons moving from this to this direction state, but right now after some time it will change its direction. So, its velocity V 1 is velocity V 2. So, electron will again drift, again will start the maximum minimum velocity it will require. So, for this it has to rest for the some time. This is called relaxation time. We can here time settle or time lapsing a time between the two successive collision is called that, right now. So, in the place of V d we can write E e by m. So, further the expression will be, the expression can also be written as right now. So, J is equal to, J is the density right now, it is a E square there right now, and is there also, okay, and electric field is also there, and divided by m or is called relaxation term right now. And further, since we know here the relationship E square n m and tau, obviously these are the parameters depending, it is not depending on the nature of materials, electrons. Electron have the fixed mass, or whatever the electron is, the electron of any atom right now. So, in place of electric field, you already have studied in the previous section, electric field can be given as a V by d. Is that clear? D means it is a length of conductor. Everybody have appreciated in the previous chapter right now. So, in the electric field what can we write here? In place of electric field we can write V by L. So, current density further can be given as E square, n is written here further first. Okay. So, divided by m also, and tau can also be taken here. In the place of we can write potential difference divided by length. You may see here this. So, what is this? It is a potential difference is coming. So, about a conductor, if you will see here this. So, here will come mass into length and this tau, and in this is the potential difference is coming, and also in the potential difference will remain here, or here will be I by A. This is another relationship, guys, right now. So, we are just giving the relationship between the conductor. Okay, it's a voltage right side is coming here, we need to bring here the current right side, clear. So, I by A is equal to what value it is, N E square, okay, and A, and it's tau divided by M into L, clear, or here the potential difference. So, if you will see here this about a conductor, N is constant, E is constant, M is constant, L is constant, area fixed, and tau for all electron is fixed, right. So, we can speak here the all quantity, you may see here this all quantity for a conductor, this all quantity for a conductor is proportional. So, what we can speak here? So, potential difference applied across conductor can be given also M L divided by N E square and its area. So, area can also be written further, I am telling this right now. Here will be written M divided by N E square, and here we will write tau here we will write tau, and it is A and divided by L, and here is what current I. So, you may see M L, where the M L will come here, wait a minute please. We are transferring this to the right side. So, M L, L will come here, right now area will come as a denominator, wait a minute please guys. So, it shall be M, okay, and divided by N E square and tau, and here will be L and divided by A, and it's I is the current, I is the current, clear. So, you may see here this potential difference, its P d here we applied, and the current is flowing as a result of the drifting of electron, this is called current, clear. So, you may see about in conductor these factors are here constant. So, this factor is actually can be written as a constant. So, what this constant is? So, you just may see here an anatomical expressions is now reached. What the anatomical means, the expression we have studied is equal to R I. R I means this is the Ohm's law. So, we can speak here this is molecular approach of the Ohm's law. So, the constant value here we can comparing this expression, with V is equal to R I. So, in place of R, what can we write here? R can be written as M by N E square, is that clear? And here will tau and length by area. So, you may see this is the electrical resistance, is that clear guys? So, about a conductor length can be changed and area can be changed. So, you may see again here another anatomical structure is now equations is coming here, rho L by A, is that clear guys? That you have studied in the previous in 10th class, right? So, rho is what here? So, what is rho? So, rho can be written as M by what? N E square and 1 by tau. So, what will happen to? Means if the relaxation time will increase, So, we can explain explanations of the explanation of rising rho on the basis of what here? Relaxation time. How can we explain? See guys, suppose that we are rising the temperature. So, temperature rising what will cause to? Electron will experience more collision, more means rapid collision it will take here this. It means we can speak here this between the two successive collision. Here you may see this gap will be very shorter. It means the tau relaxation time will increase or decrease. Obviously, the relaxation time will decrease. Decrease means it where next collision will come soon. So, the relaxation time will decrease on increasing the temperature. Okay. So, when the relaxation time will decrease, you may see the expression resistivity will increase. So, we can speak here in case of conductor on increasing the temperature, relaxation time decreases and hence increases the resistivity or specific resistance. Clear guys? So, further also can be given as a specific conductance. What is conductance? conductance represented as sigma and is a reciprocal to rho. So, this can be given as oppositely n square tau divided by m. So, the conductance of whose conductance is more here? This is mass of electron, you may see. So, you will study in the third chapter of electrochemistry. Is that clear? The particles and the drift carrier and the charge which is carrying the energy, electric energy from one place to another. The resistivity, conductivity depends on its mass. The electron have the very less conductivity, electron have very high conductivity, whereas the other like charge carrier ions have the less conductivity. Why they have less conductivity? You may see the explanation. The explanation of the conductivity can be explained on the basis of right relaxation time. So, you will need this expression again to re-explain the conductivity of an ion and electrons in electrochemistry. Is that clear, guys? Finally, well understood we have described here the concept of. Now, interesting thing here, how will you keep remember about the derivation and a lot of 4 to 5 equations we brought here. It is too difficult it is. So, obviously, the current you have proved here in a VD, drift velocity E by tau m, right now. And if you will forget it, so in place of electric field you bring the V by L, you will just write down. Is that clear, guys? So, this is the molecular approach of the Ohm's law. Finally, well understood here this, guys. So, you may see here what we have brought. This is the conductivity. The conductivity is before you right now, we have derived this. So, some numerical questions are here before you on the screen, you may see these, guys, what these questions are here. The question is what asking, you may see, read the question here, and this is NCERT textbook and we are solving the examples. Estimate the average drift speed of conduction of electron of copper wire. Cross section area you have been given, this is the cross section area. So, what we will write down here? Obviously, everybody will write the solution we are just making. Okay. Solution numericals 3.1 clear. So, estimate the average drift velocity. The average drift velocity is to be found out, clear, where wire of cross section area, area is given UR2. What the area is? The area A is equal to 1 point. We can also solve by copying this question. I am telling this question, guys. Okay. See, we are solving this question. Can you see on the screen this? Okay. What the question is saying here. So, you may see solution, we are to find out drift velocity question mark. Area is given here 1.0 into 10 raised to the power what? Minus 7 meter square. Obviously, this is area, clear. Carrying a current 1.5. So, this is I is equal to 1.5 ampere, clear. Assume that copper atom contribute roughly 1 conduction electron. Is that clear? 1 conduction electron. Means if there is many, so the derivation will have the some limitation. Density of copper is this much here. Density means it is a rho. What density is? Mass upon volume concept. This is clear. So, what this will be? Density is equal to 9.0 into 10 raised to the power 3 kg meter per meter cube. Is that, and its atomic mass is was 63.5 unified mass. Its atomic mass means this is the mass of what? The density of copper is this and its atomic mass is this. Compare the drift speed obtained above with thermal speed of copper atoms, ordinary temperature, speed of propagation of electric field along the speed of propagation of electric field conductor, which causes that. Means a lot of questions is now coming here, lot of things we are to find out. What we are to find out here? So, first we need to find out drift velocity. Now, to start finding the drift velocity. So, how will you start solving the drift velocity? V is a Vd is equal to what is? E by m tau. So, you will see this here, but you will see the tau is not given the relaxation time. So, how can we find out the relaxation time? It is too difficult it is. Even the electric field is not given. So, drift velocity, another formula, how can we imply the another formula here? So, another formula is listen guys, sorry, we have to see our derivation right now. This is now first thinking process we will start. Okay, we are to find out drift velocity, okay, and formula of the drift velocity is before you, this formula is, but you will think tau is not given here, m we can write down here 9.51 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. This is the mass of an electron, but the mass we can write directly, and electric field is not given here. So, what is that? But current is given here. So, do you have the relationship between the drift velocity and the current? So, yes, will speak here. Yes, sir, we know that. So, what the formula for that? So, you will write here, since current is equal to E na V d. Current is equal to E na V d. Do you know or not? So, drift velocity can be written as what here? I divided by E na. Now, interesting. Current is given here, E given and A. So, here we can put the values of the other terms here right now. So, length by length can be multiplied, this shall be here volume, it will be volume. In the place of volume, what can we write here? In the place of volume, so further expression can be modified, I is equal to E can be written, N can also be given, here length upon will write down volume. So, in place of volume we can write here mass, right now volume is there. So, mass upon what will write here? It is a V for density, mass upon density. The expression is now changed here, you may see, it is a density. So, this is rho, it is a resistivity, no, it is unfortunate we are writing this, the density D is to be taken as D we are to write. Is that clear, right? Simply we are writing here D, clear guys. So, D is to be there, V D is equal to this. So, now put the values here, whatever is this. So, what the answer is coming here, you will now put the values I current here this, and N is what? N is number of electrons, unit density. So, how can we find N? Per unit volume we found here. So, per unit volume, N is per unit volume. So, total electrons are what here? N is that. So, N and volume is where? L can be D, density is there. So, density of mass is there and free electrons are there. Mass, how can we write down this else? So, the expression is to be solved here. N is what? N is, since copper atoms have mass this much. Okay. So, we are to find out first N, the density of conduction electron N is equal to the number of atoms and per cubic meter. It means this is the trick here, that what type of material we have taken, copper. So, in one atom only one conduction electrons is there. Suppose that in one atom, copper atom, one conduction electron is there. Okay. So, how many, so many atoms, so many conduction electrons are there. The density of conduction electron N is equal to the number of atoms per cubic meter, right guys. This is interesting, means how many electron will be there all together in one atom have one conduction electron. So, number of atoms together equals to number of conduction electron. So, we are to find out the number of atoms finally, clear. So, copper atoms as in reasonable from valence electron, a cubic per meter copper has mass, this is the mass of it. So, we are to find out the number of atoms. So, how can we find out the number of atoms? It is very simple to find. So, what is that? So, 9.0 into 10 to the power 3, this is what? Mass, and since this is what here, copper in one molecular mass of electrons. So, we need to find out the number of copper's atom. So, what is the method of finding this? First you tell me atomic mass, wait a minute please, 1 mole copper means 6.0 into 10 to the power 23 atoms are there. Is that clear? These many. So, obviously, this is what? This is the mass of what? Atomic mass means 63.5. So, 63 gram have these many particles right now. So, what is the mass here given? Please tell me. The mass is what? 63 point. Obviously, compare the drift velocity of. So, in we are to find in per unit volume. So, here finally N number of that. So, what this is, tell me 9.0 into 10 to the power. This is the mass given copper, right. So, we can speak 0.63 into 10 to the power 23. This is in 63.5 gram right now. So, how many in given mass? So, to calculate the number of, is that clear? So, with the help of this we will calculate the total number of copper atom, and the total number of copper atoms will numerically equals to the total number of conducting electrons. So, n value is coming here this. So, this is actually task here. So, by solving numerical, one thing you learn here, that is number of conduction electrons is. So, this n is to be put, where is to be put this n, please tell me. This n is to be put here, this n is to be put here, clear guys. And I think here what, so electrons is area is also given here, volume can also be placed here, then further the expression can be written as. Is that clear guys? So, what the formula is there, Vd is equal to NEA, E now that is. So, A area is what, area is obviously given here this. So, substitute and calculate this 1 mm meter per second. This is the drift velocity we calculated. Okay guys. Now, the next, what the next question is asking here, electron drift increasing. Now, next is compare the drift speed obtained above with thermal speed of copper atom at ordinary temperature. Thermal speed, what the thermal speed concept here? Thermal speed means the formula we have studied in the previous class, means half, you will remember here 3 by 2 ded kT, just we spoke ded kT right now, it is a kinetic energy. Do you remember or not? The kinetic energy of particles, gaseous particle, and half mv square is equal to 3 by 2 kT. This is the formula for that right now. So, we are find here the 2 cancel here. So, velocity can be written as a k by m or as a t under root, this is clear. So, the expression is before you, k by m t is there. This is what, kb is the Boltzmann constant. What is the value of Boltzmann constant? Boltzmann constant for 300 Kelvin. What the 300 Kelvin? Nor what temperature is asking here? The temperature is asking at ordinary temperature. So, has taken 27 degrees Celsius temperature. So, 300 Kelvin right now, and this is what, about 2 into 10 raised to power. So, need to be calculated here. This is the result we are just bringing from the 11th class. Okay. So, compare this, the speed is coming this and the speed is coming. So, thermal excitation obviously is more than that of this. What the next question is there also? The next question is speed of propagation of electric field along the conductor. Speed of propagation of electric field. Speed of propagation of electric field along the conductor which causes the drift motion. Electric field. So, electric field obviously means electric field you will study in the 8th unit of this chapter, this book here. Electric field actually what? So, what the speed of electron, actually this is as a result of the impact of the electron flowing it is. So, an electric field travelling along the conductor is speed of electromagnetic wave, and what the electromagnetic wave is a light speed here, 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 meter per second. Is that clear? So, drift velocity is what here? So, drift velocity you may see this. So, what the comparison is to be made here this. Is that clear? So, whatever is this, we will calculate this when I will give you the formula in the last chapter right now. So, this question is actually embedded question. The whole question does not come in examination. Partly it comes here, 1 part, 2 part and 3 part. Is that clear guys? Then other questions is also there. The electron speed is estimated to be only few mm per meter. Current in the range of few amperes. How then is current established almost the instant of circuit is closed? But the question is asking, got it or not? Electron drift speed estimated to be only few mm per second for current in the range of few amperes. How then is current established almost instant in a circuit is closed? What the answer is, what is to be written in this? So, you just may write down here understanding the question. These are theoretical question. Please try to, this is your assignment, will complete this. Is that clear guys? Now, the mobility. What the term mobility? So, mobility I am just explaining here. What is the meaning of mobility? Obviously, across a conductor, we have taken here a conductor right now, and across the conductor we applied the electric field E. So, electron will start drifting, this electron will start drifting with velocity Vd. So, we can speak here, and also we have seen drift velocity is directly proportional to the electric field right now, and the last derivation we have given I think yesterday before. You may see here this expression, drift velocity directly proportional to the electric field right now. So, drift velocity proportional to electric field means what? So, obviously, how speed it will get on applying what order of electric field? This is written as a constant value will come here this. So it is a ratio here. So what the speed required by the electron on applying the what order or what values of electric field. So this is the ratio value here. So this is called mobility. So what do you understand by the term mobility? Is represented as a mu. So the ratio of, go on writing this please, the ratio of the drift velocity, the ratio of the drift velocity to the applied electrostatic field is called mobility. Since V proportional to E, and what in place of proportional sign can be written here, you may see where is this, this is that I proportional V proportional to, sorry, the expression is where this is electric field, directly proportional to electric field, this is electric field. So what the proportional sign? E by m tau, the proportional sign is E by m tau. Okay, this is, so V is equal to E by m, or it's a tau right now, and here will be electric. So this will be constant of proportionality. Okay guys, so what the constant of proportion depends on E, charge on electron, mass on mass of the ions, and the, so what we can speak from this relationship here. So obviously mobility is also depending on the mass. Large the mass, less the mobility. Right now it means it depends on the mass, means the ion will have the less mobility, while the, so we just can understand here mobility is V d divided by E is also equal to E tau divided by m. So charge can be here same, but is it can be, so V d is what here, V d divided by E proportional to 1 by m can be here. So this is mu proportional to 1 by m. So we can speak by this expression, the ion will have the less mobility than the electron. That's why due to this result, the conductivity in metallic conductor is more than that of the conductivity in the electrolytic solution. Right now means electrolytic solution means what I told you that. Is that clear guys? Well understood you? Now see the next, mobility. Well understood. Now the limitations of the Ohm's law. What is the limitations of Ohm's law? So I need to tell here the limitation of Ohm's law. Ohm's law is valid for the limitations, limitation of Ohm's law. So if we will see the expression here, so conductivity actually depends on the mass of charge, charge on each electrons, and the number density also. So number of density in the semiconductor is less than that of the conductor. So the Ohm's law will not good hold for the semiconductor. So it has the certain limitations right now. So Ohm's law is what here, V proportional to I. So it is followed good. It is followed good by the conductors only, but the semiconductor does not follow the Ohm's law. So such materials or metals which follow the Ohm's law are called ohmic conductor. On the basis of this, conductor can be classified into two, ohmic and non-ohmic conductor. So you may see a graphical representation, the variations causes here for that. Also you may see that it is for the semiconductor. Initially the current does not follow the linearly, after that sharply and suddenly current rises here right now. So interesting thing for what you have to prepare for the examination from this section, ohmic and non-ohmic conductor definition, and this graphical representation for the semiconductor and conductor. Already have studied this right now. So this graph you will study detail in the last unit of the chapter syllabus. Is that clear guys? So resistivity of various materials to be discussed here. So tomorrow we will discuss guys the resistivity of the various materials. Is that clear? Different materials have been given here. So we will discuss this tomorrow. Your assignment of the day, you may see here, look this, open your study material. I am giving this. One questions already I have given in NCERT text questions. What questions you will see please? The question number internal resistance. Oh sorry, it's not being yet started. Already we have solved all questions. Now theoretical questions already I gave you. Where the theoretical questions I gave you? These questions will appreciate you, right? These questions here. Now simply read and learn them. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.